I have a new video for you guys because Britney Spears is officially done with her nasty sister, Jamie Lynn. And the reason why I'm calling Jamie Lynn nasty is because she's been a problematic figure in the Free Britney movement because she hasn't supported her sister at all or her freedom. So Britney Spears decided to go and unfollow her sister on Instagram, which I find very interesting because it's clear that Britney doesn't like her sister, Jamie Lynn, and she wants the public to know this. Britney could have just continued to follow Jamie Lynn and live her best life and act like, she just doesn't exist, but she wanted to unfollow her so that everyone knows how she really feels. It does appear that Jamie Lynn does still follow her older sister, Britney, but honestly, I feel like this isn't gonna last for long. Like, probably by the time this video is up, I'm sure Jamie Lynn will be unfollowing Britney, but really, who knows? So I was going through Twitter and I found a few tweets I want to share with you guys. Someone shared that they believe that Britney was only ever following Jamie Lynn to see what kind of stupid things Jamie Lynn would post on her page, but now she's done with her. Another person said it's gotta be tough for Britney. She essentially has to either figure out a way to maintain a relationship with her family or disconnect from them entirely. And honestly, that is a very tough decision to make, but if you think about everything she's gone through under her father's control, it's clear she doesn't really want to have a relationship with her family. Someone else said Britney needs to block them all, which I low-key agree. Jamie Lynn feels entitled along with the rest of Britney's family. And it makes me think about how Lynn Spears just showed up to Los Angeles, during Thanksgiving to go to Britney's Thanksgiving feast. And it's like, you're not invited. Where have you been the last decade?
Mother, quote, she secretly ruined my life. Lynn appears to be hopeful that she'll see her daughter while in town.
Are you hoping to see her for the holidays? You are. Oh, that's good.
And honestly, I wish Britney could have an amazing relationship with her family, but they would not stand up for her, and it's her decision to back away and disconnect. Throwback to this post where Britney teases a tell-all interview with Oprah, which would be horrible for Britney's family. And she shares, honestly, it still blows my mind how my family and the conservatorship were able to do what they did to me. It was demoralizing and degrading. So if this whole tell-all interview went down, Jamie Lynn would be over with. I'm actually not that surprised that Britney decided to unfollow Jamie Lynn because, again, Jamie Lynn's a horrible sister and Britney's been giving us some clues. Britney recently posted a video of a bunch of birds being released out to the wild, and she captioned it, symbolic of my year this year. And I feel like she's just letting go of everything, and that includes her nasty sister, Jamie Lynn. But what we really need to talk about today, guys, holy crap, is that picture that Jamie Lynn posted on Instagram yesterday. What's going on? Moment of silence for that face. I can't even do that. What is going on here? I don't know who told her that this was okay to post, but as you guys can see, she posted an image on her Instagram and she's making a very funky face. I don't even know what to call this. I don't know, again, it's giving me ostrich for some reason. I'm not trying to make fun of her or anything, but why is it giving me ostrich? Maybe a little bit of snake? I don't know. It looks like she's smelling something bad. And honestly, I low-key wish this was the cover of her book. She posted a caption along with this photo and she wrote, 2021, you tried your damnedest, which I did not know damnedest was a word. Is it? Can we get a dictionary up in here? But what I found even more interesting was that Lou M. Taylor actually liked her post. Of course she did. As you guys know, Lou M. Taylor is Britney's former business manager and someone who Jamie Lynn is very close with, someone who Britney does not like. So it's really not looking good. And honestly, Jamie Lynn and Lou M. Taylor have been kissing each other's behinds for so long. Here's a throwback of, Jamie Lynn is so proud of Lou M. Taylor. And I'm just honestly disgusted by these people because they human trafficked freaking Britney Spears. I'm actually debating talking about my experience with Lou M. Taylor because you guys know she has silenced me before, and honestly, she's not gonna do it again. So maybe you guys will see that video soon or on my friend's channel. But something else I want to bring up about Jamie Lynn's post and just her Instagram in general is that she posts photos of her children, but she continues to cover their face. Which I must admit, I actually appreciate this because she's trying to protect their identities, but at the same time, it's a little bit too late. I mean, she spent years posting photos of her kids, and now she's covering their faces on Instagram, and honestly, I feel like it just looks awkward. Like, people have asked me to talk about this, and I'm like, there's really nothing to say besides it's just like kind of weird. Like, I feel like if you're truly trying to protect your children, you just don't post them at all. Like, just putting the bow and whatever on their face just makes it confusing. I don't understand why Jamie Lynn can't use her Instagram page for herself, because she is, I guess, a celebrity in her own right. So why do you continue to put your kids on here and then you cover up their face, like acting like you're doing something, but really didn't do anything? I don't think so. Ultimately, I feel like this post that Jamie Lynn made on Instagram was all about promoting her book, because she's got a book coming out in like 16 days? Like, oh my god, girl. I would delay the release. This was another photo included in her Instagram post, and she writes, "My story about my life. From being a child actress, a teen mom, a young woman, a single mom, a working woman, battling my mental health." Oh, well, I think everyone has mental health issues, but can you imagine like acting like your sister's perfectly fine and then you're the victim here? I don't know. Falling in love, finding peace, experiencing a true miracle, getting back to my faith, breaking generational curses. We'll need to get back to that one. Creating my own family and trying my best to give my children the childhood and family I've always wanted. January 18th. So again, promoting this book and all. And let's go back to the generational curses, because something doesn't add up right here. If anything, Britney Spears broke through the generational curses, and Jamie Lynn tried to continue the toxicity, because if you look back at the Spears family, they have a dark history of locking up women. And we've talked about this before on my channel. They had a whole article go out explaining how Britney's grandmother and several other women in their family were taken advantage of by other family members. And if you look back on Jamie Lynn's like career or past or whatever, not even career, but if you look back on her relationship with Britney's conservatorship, she had an essential role at one point. And she might act like, oh, I have nothing to do with this conservatorship, but she really did. And she was like a trustee on one of the biggest trusts. And at one point she gave up her title, but still she's acting like she's breaking these generational curses. Yet she was the one that was supporting a conservatorship, which was locking up her sister, something that seems to be an issue throughout this family. But going into the new year, it does look like Jamie Lynn's going to be a busy working woman, because she's got her book coming out on January 18th, which I'm thinking, will she do some press for it? Like, she's definitely going to do some press or some interviews or something, because the book's not going to sell itself. Like, truly, it's not going to sell itself. But she's also got Sweet Magnolias, which you guys know is a Netflix series, and a lot of people wanted her to be off of it, but it looks like she's going to be back on the show. Here's another photo that she included in her Instagram post, and as you guys can see, it's a flyer for the show, and it's got everyone's signature on it. And it makes me think, like, why is Netflix like continuing to work with her? Because she's had a really rough year, and it's just going to taint the show and all the other, actors and actresses on it. I mean, I wouldn't want to be working like alongside her. And you guys know there was a full-blown petition to remove Jamie Lynn from that show. I actually find it interesting because there's this screenshot going around where it looks like Britney Spears signed the petition. You can really put anyone's name on like change.org and sign things, so it's not Britney that signed this. I don't believe so, but I find it really interesting because honestly, like, people just, you can tell that like Britney and Jamie just like don't F with each other. And like even things like this, it's like, okay, obviously Britney didn't sign this, but like a lot of people think that this is real because it seems like it's plausible. I don't know what Netflix was thinking, but honestly, I won't be watching the show. I don't know about you guys, but I have no desire to watch. I mean, I haven't seen the show before, so I don't even really know if it's any good. But if you guys have seen it before, comment below because I would love to know what you think of it. But we need to talk about something else. And oh my god, my eye's twitching. Literally my eye's twitching because I get stressed out talking about him. But Sam Asghari. If you guys have not seen my videos about Sam Asghari before, definitely go and check those out. But there's something really cringe he did recently, and I just have to talk about it. I have to talk about it. So You guys know Channing Tatum, and he has a movie called Magic Mike, which I actually haven't seen that before. If you guys have seen that, comment below as well. But it's about like men who are dancers and all that, and they're actually coming out with a Magic Mike 3. And Sam Asghari thought it would be a good idea to post several Instagram stories where he is pretty much asking his fans to go and harass the creators of the show and the stars of the show to create a role for Sam to be in the movie, in the Magic Mike 3, and he actually can't dance, which I'm not surprised. He looks like he's a box. So he wants his fans to go and harass the people who are creating this movie and have them create a part for him, which is already a big thing to ask, but also create a part where he doesn't have to dance, because Sam's not a good dancer. He's not comfortable with it, and hell, he's not going to learn how to dance. I mean, even though his fiance is one of the best dancers to ever exist, he's not going to go and spend extra time to go and learn that skill, which I thought actors are constantly learning new skills. But we need to go ahead and watch this like montage of these two Instagram stories, because he posted one Instagram story and then he deleted it and posted another one which is pretty much identical. And again, it's so incredibly cringe to me that he feels entitled to a role on a movie where he can't dance. Who even knows if he can act? Like, he's literally just Britney Spears' fiance, and he automatically gets an audition, and they ask him to dance, and he's like, oh, that's not going to work. Let me go to social media and have them harass them so they don't ask me to dance. Like, please. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this together. Again, you're going to see another story pop up because someone stitched them together, but he posted like the same thing twice. It's pretty bizarre.
Story short, the other day, I came across the news that Magic Mike 3 was in the works. So I'm like, ooh, I've been working hard. I should be in it. And I told my agents and managers to give me an audition, and they did. Good news is they did. But unfortunately, they want a dance reel. And if you know me, I ain't no dancer. I can put a couple moves together, but I ain't no dancer. So here's where you guys come in. I need you guys' help to contact the producers, director. Super cool to contact the director, writer, producer, and channel of them writing a character in of a dude that can't dance but ends up being loved by the audience anyways. I think that'll be super cool. What do you think, Portia? Yeah? Portia thinks so too.
Okay, so it'd be super cool for them to include a character. So they're going to write you a character that cannot dance but's loved by the audience. Please, like, he's so... I feel like if anything, we're going to write you a character where you're going to show up, you can't dance, and we're going to kick you the hell out. Like, he's so, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Is it narcissism? Like, where he believes that he should be, like, loved no matter what? He should be included on everything. He just seems like he's so entitled to this role in this movie, and that he wants to be like, oh, loved by everyone. He's not the dancer. He deserves the main role. He probably wants to be on the front of the poster. It's just like, he doesn't work for anything he's getting. He's just kind of being given it, and he's not getting what he wants here. So he's having people go and harass people who's creating the movie and who's starring in the movie. I feel like if I was in Hollywood, I'd be like, we don't operate that way. That's actually really unprofessional. So honestly, I was pretty disgusted by that clip. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I just know some actors who work very hard to, you know, get roles on different shows and just in general and learn new skills and all that. And I think it's just so disrespectful to the craft, because he's not going to go and spend the extra time to learn a dance tutorial for this movie. He's going to go and harass everyone until he's through the door and he's loved by everyone, which again is just so cringe to me. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Here's my email if you have any other video ideas for me, and let's go ahead and open the P.O. Box package item. You guys probably know by now that I do have COVID-19. I was vaccinated and everything too, but I did get COVID-19, and it has not been easy, guys. Like, I usually never get sick. This is the sickest I've ever been in my life, and I had multiple times, like, just in the past few days where I felt like I was going to leave this earth. And I'm not even like trying to be like so dramatic, because honestly, like, I'm not dramatic when it comes to those type of things. And it's really that bad. Like, people are saying, oh, COVID's that bad. It's really that bad. And like, a lot of people actually have it right now. Like, I know a lot of people who just have it all over the world, like all over the place. So it sounds like it's taking over. This package is actually from, I didn't even look yet. It's from Naraja. And it looks like it's from like the West Coast. So let's go ahead and see. It's packaged really well. Ugh. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I don't see a letter here yet. Hopefully there's a letter inside, but it looks like it's a literal present, which is so funny. I've never like opened a present on my channel. So let's go ahead and see. What is this? I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, there's a letter. Oh my God, so sweet. And Merry Christmas. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm opening this like late, but you know, I actually just got this package too though. So let's go ahead and see what they said. Dear Sloan, I love your videos and enjoy hearing you share your struggles. I'm always amazed to hear the way people see themselves. You need to take another look at yourself and be your own best friend and not your worst critic. I think you are gorgeous. Your looks have impact. You have a unique presence. The first thing I thought when I saw your video was he looks like Elvis. So I sent you this gift for Christmas. This is what you look like. Thank you for all the entertainment, Kathleen. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. That is so sweet. And honestly, it's making me a little bit emotional just because I've been feeling like, you guys know, like I've recently gone through like a breakup and stuff. And like, I just like feel like so undesirable. Like I feel like just unwanted. I just feel gross. Like I don't know. And like, I've never really like dated before because I was in a relationship for 6 years, and it's not even like I'm trying to rush into dating and stuff, but I just like feel so like, and yesterday I got like a really mean comment that like kind of stuck with me, and it's just like, I don't know, I don't feel that good. I don't like love my body. I don't love my like skin. I just don't like feel that great, but it's okay. You don't always have to feel like 100% okay. You know, I don't know what this is. It's very packaged, so it's almost like not see-through. So yeah, that's really nice. Like the first part really got me. The like, you need to take another look at yourself and be your own best friend, not your critic. Because I feel like I always just look at everything in a negative mindset, like, which I know is like not a good thing to do. Like, but it's just like my mind's always been so negative, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I try to be positive, but it's just, it's more like when I focus on myself, I don't know. It's been tough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look. It's literally Elvis. Why do I look like I have the same hair right now? Oh my God, this is so sweet. I love this. And it's just so pretty. I actually like, people think I always look like either Joaquin Phoenix or I look like Elvis. And oh my gosh, this is so cool. Look, it's literally like a piece of art. Like, oh my gosh, I want to hang this on my wall. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Like, this is so amazing. And I love that you sent me this because like people always say I either look like him or I look like Joaquin Phoenix. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. It's probably a good thing, but you are so sweet. And honestly, that letter really touched my heart. Thank you for that. Because I've been like, again, like I've just been going through a lot with this like breakup and just like not feeling like, you know, not feeling 100 and not feeling great like about myself. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay for me to be open with you guys and talk about this. Like I won't always be like this. And I think that's the mentality to have. Like I'll feel better someday. So thank you so much for this reminder. And I love you guys so much. Bye guys.